There were 3 little pigs who lived with their mother. As they grew older, their mother told them it was time to leave and build their own houses to protect themselves. With advice, the pigs set off on their own journeys. The first little pig, the youngest, was quick to decide he would build his house out of straw. It's light and easy to gather, he thought. So, he quickly collected bundles of straw and began building. It didn't take him long, and soon he had a little house. Proud of his work, he sat down to relax and enjoy the sunshine, thinking he had done just fine. The second little pig, who was a bit more thoughtful, decided to build his house out of sticks. Sticks are stronger than straw, he reasoned, and they will hold up better if a storm comes. He spent a little more time gathering sticks from the forest and built a small house. When it was finished, he was satisfied and moved in, feeling it was sturdy enough to protect him. The third little pig, the wisest and most hard-working of the 3, decided to build his house out of bricks. It will take longer, he thought, but it will be the strongest house of all. He traveled to the town to buy bricks and spent many days working hard, laying each brick carefully. The result was a sturdy house that would stand the test of time. Not long after the pigs had finished their houses, a hungry wolf appeared in the forest. He had heard about the pigs and their new homes and was eager to catch them for dinner. The wolf first came to the straw house of the youngest pig. He knocked on the door and growled, little pig, let me come in." The little pig, frightened, replied, "No, no, not by the hair on my chinny chin chin." The wolf, not at all discouraged, said, "Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house in." And with a mighty breath, the wolf blew the straw house down. The first little pig quickly ran to his brother's house of sticks. The wolf followed, reaching the stick house. He knocked on the door and growled, little pigs, let me come in." "No, no, not by the hair on our chinny chin chins," the pigs replied together. The wolf was determined. "Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house in." He blew as hard as he could, and soon the stick house collapsed. The 2 pigs quickly ran to their older brother's brick house. The wolf followed them to the brick house and knocked on the door. Little pigs, let me come in." "No, no, not by the hair on our chinny chin chins," the 3 pigs answered. The wolf was furious and took a deep breath. He huffed and puffed with all his strength, but the brick house didn't budge. He huffed again and again, but the house stood strong. Out of ideas, the wolf climbed onto the roof, thinking he would go down the chimney. But the clever pigs had prepared. The third little pig had started a fire in the fireplace, and there was a pot of boiling water on the stove. When the wolf slid down the chimney, he landed right into the boiling water with a loud yelp. He quickly scrambled back up the chimney, burned and frightened, and ran off into the forest, never to return. The 3 little pigs cheered and hugged each other. They had outsmarted the wolf and were safe in the strong brick house. The youngest pig and the second pig, having learned their lesson, promised to always put in the effort to build something solid and secure. From that day on, the 3 little pigs lived happily and safely in their brick house, free from any danger. They had learned that hard work, patience, and planning could overcome any obstacle.